As you stand before the villagers, the elder approaches, his eyes twinkle with wisdom. You've decided to ask him about the village's future, and he nods thoughtfully. The village will be safe, for now. The Red Hand's influence has been diminished, and our people can breathe a sigh of relief. Thane stands beside you, his eyes fixed on the horizon, as the elder continues. We've heard rumors of other dark forces stirring, seeking to exploit the power vacuum left by the Red Hand's defeat. The villagers gather around, their faces filled with hope and curiosity, as you realize it's time to bid them farewell. You open the intricately carved box the elder gave you, revealing an ancient map leading to the fabled city of elders. Thane's eyes widen and he grins. The world is waiting. With a final farewell, you and Thane set out on your new journey, the power within you guiding you towards your next adventure. The sun rises over the horizon as you and Thane journey through the rolling hills and dense forests, the map in hand. The air is crisp, filled with the scent of wildflowers and the songs of birds. You breathe deeply, feeling the power within you stir, responding to the freedom and possibility of the open road. As you walk, Thane tells you stories of his past, of his family and his people. You listen intently, learning more about the world and its complexities. The world is full of wonders, full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Days pass, and the landscape changes. The rolling hills give way to towering mountains, their peaks shrouded in mist. You and Thane navigate treacherous paths, crossing rangers' bridges and scaling steep cliffs. The air grows thinner and the winds grow stronger, but you press on, driven by the promise of the city of elders. One evening, as the sun dips below the horizon, you and Thane arrive at a hidden valley nestled deep within the mountains. A small village lies before you, smoke rising from the chimneys and the sound of laughter and music drifting on the wind. You and Thane exchange a look, and you nod, making your way towards the village. The villagers greet you warmly, offering food and shelter. You spend the evening listening to their stories, learning about the world and its secrets. The next morning, you and Thane continue on your journey, the villagers' blessings and gifts accompanying you. You navigate the mountains, following the map, and eventually you see it. The city of elders, shimmering in the distance, its spires and towers reaching towards the sky. As you approach the city, you feel the power within you surge, responding to the ancient magic that permeates the air. The gates of the city swing open, and you and Thane step forward into the unknown. The city is a marvel, a wonder of ancient architecture and mystical energy. You and Thane explore the winding streets, marveling at the ancient ruins and the secrets they hold. You meet sages and scholars who share their knowledge and wisdom with you. Days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into months. You and Thane grow stronger, your bond deepening as you face new challenges and overcome new obstacles. The city of elders is a place of wonder, but it's also a place of danger, filled with ancient secrets and hidden threats. One day, as you and Thane sit in the city's central square, a figure approaches you. It's an old man with eyes that seem to see right through you. "I have been waiting for you," he says, his voice low and mysterious. "I have a message from the Ancient One herself." The old man hands you a small, sealed envelope bearing the mark of the Ancient One. You open it, and a note appears, written in her hand. "My dear one," the note reads, "I knew you would make it this far." The city of elders is a place of great power, but it's also a place of great danger. Be careful, for there are those who would seek to use your power for their own gain. I have left you a gift in the heart of the city. Seek it out and use it wisely. The old man nods and hands you a small key. Seek it out, and may the power within you guide you. You and Thane exchange a look, and you know that your journey is far from over. The adventure continues as you navigate the City of Elders, uncovering its secrets and facing new challenges. The city is vast, and its secrets are many. You and Thane explore the ancient ruins, seeking the gift the Ancient One spoke of. You navigate treacherous tunnels and hidden chambers, overcoming obstacles and defeating foes. Finally, you arrive at the heart of the city, a grand chamber filled with ancient artifacts and mystical energy. In the center of the room, on a pedestal, lies a crystal orb, pulsing with power. You take the orb, and it resonates with the power within you. You sense that this is the gift the Ancient One spoke of, a tool to amplify your power and guide you on your journey. With the orb in hand, you and Thane know that your adventure is just beginning. The world is full of wonders, full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. You set out into the unknown, the power within you guiding you, the crystal orb shining bright, leading the way. The journey continues as you and Thane face new challenges and uncover new secrets. The world is vast, and its mysteries are many, but with the power within you and the crystal orb guiding you, you know that you are ready for whatever comes next. Years pass, and your legend grows. You and Thane become known as heroes, adventurers who have faced the unknown and emerged victorious. The City of Elders becomes a place of pilgrimage, a site of ancient power and wisdom, and you, the one with the power within, continue to explore the world. You and Thane set off towards the City of Elders, the ancient map in hand. The terrain shifts from lush villages to rugged mountains, and the air grows thinner. You sense the power within you, adapting, growing stronger with each step. As you ascend, the wind whispers secrets in your ear, carrying ancient wisdom and warnings of the challenges ahead. Thane listens intently, his hand on the hilt of his sword, ready for whatever comes next. The map leads you through a narrow pass, the stone walls echoing with whispers of the past. Suddenly, a figure steps out, cloaked in shadows. The air stills, and you sense a power greater than the Red Hand's mastermind. "Welcome, traveler," the figure says, voice low and mysterious. "I've been expecting you. The City of Elders is not for the faint of heart. What makes you think you're ready?" Thane steps forward, eyes locked on the figure. "We're not here to be tested. We're here to learn." The figure chuckles, the sound sending shivers down your spine. "Very well, but first, prove your worth. The City of Elders holds secrets, and I must ensure you're worthy to unlock them." The figure gestures, and the shadows around you begin to swirl. You sense a challenge ahead, one that will test your power and resolve. You decide to accept the challenge, stepping forward to face the shadows. The figure nods, a hint of approval in its gesture. The shadows swirl, coalescing into a vortex that pulls you in. Thane's voice echoes, "I'll be right behind you." As you're sucked into the darkness, the world around you dissolves, replaced by an endless expanse of stars and void. You find yourself standing on a precipice, a colossal crystal formation stretching out before you. The crystal pulses with energy, and you sense that it's a gateway to the City of Elders. A voice echoes in your mind. To prove your worth, you must balance the crystal's energy. The City of Elders demands harmony and balance. Can you achieve it? The crystal's energy surges, and you feel it. An imbalance, a discordant note that threatens to shatter the crystal. You sense that you must correct this imbalance to unlock the gateway. Thane appears beside you, his eyes fixed on the crystal. "I sense it too. The crystal's energy is like a scale waiting to be balanced." You examine the crystal and notice intricate patterns etched into its surface. You realize that the patterns are actually ancient symbols holding the key to balancing the crystal's energy. Thane nods, and together you examine the crystal formation, looking for an alternative solution. As you search, you notice a small inscription etched into the stone beneath the crystal. It reads, "Harmony is not forced, it is understood." You ponder the meaning, and suddenly the crystal's energy makes sense. You realize that the imbalance is not a problem to be solved, but a harmony to be achieved. You turn to Thane, a newfound understanding in your eyes. "I think I know what to do," you say, and begin to attune yourself to the crystal's energy. Thane watches as you focus, your mind and body synchronizing with the crystal's rhythm. The discordant note begins to fade, replaced by a gentle hum. The crystal's energy begins to balance, and the gateway starts to open. As the crystal's energy harmonizes, the stars and void around you give way to a radiant light. You step through the gateway, Thane by your side, and find yourself standing at the edge of the City of Elders. The city stretches out before you, a marvel of ancient architecture and mystical energy. You sense that you've arrived at a turning point, not just for yourself, but for the world. A figure approaches, an elder of the city, with eyes that see right through you. "Welcome, travelers," they say. "We've been waiting. The City of Elders holds secrets and knowledge. What is it that you seek?" You decide to explore the city, discover its wonders. The elder nods, a hint of a smile on their face. "Very well, let the city reveal its secrets to you." As you and Thane wander the city's streets, you're struck by the intricate carvings, the glowing runes, and the sheer scale of the architecture. The air is alive with energy, and you sense the pulse of ancient power. You stumble upon a grand plaza, filled with people from all walks of life. They're gathered around a central platform, where a figure is performing an intricate dance, their movements weaving a spell of enchantment. Thane is captivated, his eyes fixed on the dancer. You sense that the dance holds secrets, and you begin to unravel the threads of magic woven into the performance. As the dance ends, the crowd applauds, and the performer turns to face you. It's a young woman with eyes that sparkle like stars. "Welcome, travelers," she says. "I am Lyra, and this is the Dance of Elements. Would you like to learn?" Thane is eager, but you sense there's more to it. Lyra smiles. The dance holds power, but it requires dedication and balance. Are you willing to learn? You accept Lyra's offer, and she leads you and Thane to a secluded area. The air is filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the sound of gentle chimes echoes through the space. "First, you must understand the elements," Lyra says, her hands weaving intricate patterns in the air. "Earth, air, water, fire, each has its own rhythm, its own dance." She guides you through the basic movements, her corrections gentle but precise. Thane picks up the steps quickly, his warrior's instincts translating to the dance. As you practice, you begin to feel the energy of the elements coursing through you. The dance becomes a meditation, a way to balance and harmonize your own energies. Lyra watches, her eyes shining with approval. "You have a natural talent," she says, "but to truly master the dance of elements, you must understand the balance within yourself." She hands you a small, delicate crystal. "This is a resonance crystal. Focus your energy into it, and let the elements guide you." "What do?" You hand the crystal to Thane, curious to see his reaction. He takes it, his eyes widening as he feels the energy coursing through it. "Whoa," he says, his voice low. "I can feel the elements in this." Lyra smiles, her eyes sparkling. The crystal is sensitive to the energies of those who hold it. It's amplifying Thane's own elemental balance. Thane looks at you, a question in his eyes. You nod, and he focuses his energy into the crystal. As he does, the crystal begins to glow, emitting a soft hum. The elements around you respond, the air stirring, the earth vibrating, water droplets appearing in the air, and flames flickering to life. Lyra's eyes widen, impressed. "Thane, you have a natural affinity for the elements. The crystal is resonating with your energy." The display of power is mesmerizing, and you sense that Thane's connection to the elements is deeper than you thought. Lyra turns to you, her gaze expectant. "Now, it's your turn. Are you ready to unlock your own elemental balance?" You take the crystal from Thane, feeling its energy coursing through you. As you focus, the crystal begins to glow, and you're suddenly attuned to the elements around you. The air whispers secrets, the earth rumbles with power, water droplets dance on your skin, and flames flicker with an inner fire. Lyra's voice is distant, the crystal is amplifying your energy. Let go, let the elements guide you. You feel a surge of power, and your body begins to move, dancing with the elements. Thane watches, a smile on his face, as you weave a spell of elemental harmony. The dance reaches a crescendo, and you feel the crystal's energy peak. Suddenly you're back in control, the elements subsiding, the crystal's glow fading. Lyra approaches, her eyes shining with approval. You have a deep connection to the elements. The dance of elements is indeed powerful in you. Thane nods. You're a natural. Lyra continues. The city holds many secrets. With your elemental balance, you're ready to unlock them. What do you seek next? What do? You decide to venture into the surrounding wilderness, seeking to test your newfound connection to the elements. Lyra nods, a hint of a smile on her face. The wilderness holds many secrets and challenges. Be careful and listen to the elements. Thane stands beside you, his eyes fixed on the horizon. I'm ready when you are. You and Thane set off, leaving the city behind. The terrain shifts from lush forests to rugged mountains, and the air grows thinner. You sense the elements guiding you, leading you to a hidden valley. The valley is filled with ancient ruins, covered in vines and moss. You feel a powerful energy emanating from the center of the ruins. As you approach, a figure steps out of the shadows. It's an old man, with eyes that seem to see right through you. Welcome, travelers, he says. I've been waiting. You have the balance of the elements. Now, face the challenge of the ancient ones. The old man gestures, and the ruins begin to shift. The energy builds, and you sense a powerful test ahead. You decide to accept the challenge, stepping forward to face the ancient one's test. The old man nods, a hint of approval on his face. The ruins begin to glow, and the energy builds, taking the shape of 4 elemental guardians, a stone golem, a whirlwind sprite, an icy nymph, and a fiery phoenix. The guardians surround you, their eyes fixed on you. The old man speaks. The ancient ones demand balance and harmony. Show us you can maintain it. Thane readies his sword, but you sense that brute force isn't the answer. The guardians are testing your connection to the elements. You focus, feeling the elements within you. The stone golem charges, and you sense the earth rising to meet it. You raise your hand, and the earth energy flows, calming the golem. The whirlwind sprite whirls closer, and you breathe in, feeling the air's rhythm. You move with the wind, harmonizing with its flow, and the sprite dissipates. The icy nymph's gaze chills you, but you sense the water's soothing touch. You let the nymph's energy flow through you, and she nods, her ice melting into refreshing water. The fiery phoenix swoops, flames licking at you. You feel the fire's passion, and let it fuel your own energy. The phoenix's flames dance with yours, and it bows, its energy balancing with yours. The guardians vanish, and the old man approaches, a warm smile on his face. You have shown balance and harmony. The ancient ones are pleased. Thane sheathes his sword, grinning. You did it. The old man hands you a small crystal orb. This holds the essence of the elements. Use it wisely. As you take the crystal orb, the old man's smile twists into a malevolent grin. The air around you darkens, and the earth begins to shake violently. Thane's eyes widen in alarm as the ground splits open, revealing a chasm of swirling darkness. The old man laughs, his voice echoing, Fools, you've unleashed the void. The guardians reappear, their eyes glowing red as they converge on you. The stone golem's body begins to crumble, releasing a torrent of dark, writhing tentacles. The whirlwind sprite becomes a tornado of razor-sharp blades. The icy nymph's beauty turns to horror, her touch freezing you with an unholardic chill. The fiery phoenix shrieks, its flames burning with an unquenchable hunger. Thane shouts, his sword flashing as he tries to defend you. You're paralyzed with horror as the elements turn against you. The darkness surges up, consuming everything. You scream, but your voice is drowned by the void's deafening roar. Everything goes black. You awaken in a desolate wasteland, the charred remains of the ancient ruins stretching out before you. The air is thick with the stench of decay and death. Thane lies beside you, his eyes frozen in a permanent stare. You scramble to your feet, horror creeping up your spine. The old man's laughter echoes in your mind. The balance is broken. The void has consumed all. You stumble through the wasteland, the elements twisted and corrupted. The earth crumbles beneath your feet. The air is toxic, water is scarce, and fire rages unchecked. You're alone, haunted by the memory of Thane's lifeless eyes. The crystal orb, now shattered, lies at your feet. You realize you're trapped in a never-ending nightmare, the result of your failure to balance the elements. Suddenly, a figure appears on the horizon. It's Lyra, her eyes filled with a mix of pity and determination. There's still a way to restore balance, she says, her voice barely audible over the wind. But it requires a terrible sacrifice. The story ends here. The darkness closes in, and there's no more pain, no more struggle. The balance of the elements is restored, but at a great cost. The memory of your sacrifice remains, a testament to the power of selflessness. Thanks for joining me on this adventure.